This is what surviving 99 nights on hard mode looks like. What's up, everyone? Me and my friend are jumping into 99 nights in the forest on hard mode. As soon as we got in, we started collecting fuel, because hard mode is not like surviving a normal 99 days. My luck was good that I got good sack in first chest. I spotted the first child cave, so I saved the kid to speed run the day skip. The first night arrived fast, so we all went to the lab to activate hard mode. If you want to play hard mode, you have to activate it before day 3. If you don't, don't pull this lever. If you're trying to survive corruption, pick the fire biome. You get the infernal sack or infernal sword, which auto-cooks food, so when corruption hits and food starts rotting, you can just kill an animal and eat it right away. I need to level up the campfire to open this chest, so I started collecting fuel again. The fire reached level 5, so I went to open the chest. Right then, the new corruption animation showed up. That's how you know hard mode is active. I didn't know what was happening here. I went to the church to open another chest for infernal sack or infernal sword, but the infernal sack slipped into my hand on lava and disappeared. I tried to find it, but it was gone. Now that the fire is fully maxed, all we need is a good axe to build the important stuff. But looting at night is tough, because the deer are always hungry after dark. We didn't want the corruption spreading any further, so we headed to the corrupted zone and cut down all the trees. Guys, if you are still watching, don't forget to like and subscribe. I spotted a child cave and rushed to save the kid before the corruption rifts took over the map. Solo runs get 2 or 3 rifts, but with 3 players, you get over 4, and that's where it gets brutal. The first cultist wave started that night, so I quickly went back to the campfire to kill them all. At night, always focus on cutting trees and upgrading your campfire, because as the days go on, the cultist waves get harder and harder. Everything was going smoothly for a while, and we thought we had things under control. Then suddenly, one of my friends went down. She told us she had 2 kids, and maybe 3 bears, chasing her at the same time. As soon as we heard that, we didn't even hesitate. We dropped what we were doing and rushed over to help her, because in hard mode, situations like that can spiral out of control really fast. When we reached her, I suddenly realized I was completely out of ammo. My first thought was to grab her and put her in the sack to save her quickly, but the bear was way too fast and didn't give me the chance. I started running, trying to create some space, when I suddenly spotted ammo on the ground. I didn't even hesitate. I ran straight for it, grabbed the ammo, reloaded as fast as I could, and turned around. Once I had bullets again, I focused the bear, took it down, and finally had time to breathe. After that, I was able to save her and get her out safely. That moment was way closer than it looked, and if I hadn't found that ammo in time, the situation could have ended very differently. As the nights went on, the game started getting worse. Surviving at night was becoming almost impossible, and then one of my friends died again. This time, though we had already saved all the kids, all we needed to do now was build the beds, so I didn't waste any time. I started chopping trees, planting new ones, and throwing everything into the grinder as fast as I could. At that point, speed mattered more than anything, because every night was getting more dangerous, and we couldn't afford to fall behind. When I checked the board, I saw that 4 corruption rifts were active across the map. That explained why everything felt so chaotic. We didn't want the corruption spreading any further, so we geared up and went out to deactivate all of them as quickly as we could. After building the beds, I completely ran out of resources, but we already had a 7 times multiplier, so it wasn't a problem. When day 34 hit, we did what we always do every morning. We went out immediately to stop the corruption before it could spread any further. At this moment, I actually got a mini heart attack, because I was literally on 1 HP, and right then a deer spawned in, so I quickly used a bandage just to stay alive. Then I helped my friend up, and we instantly started running back toward the campfire, hoping we could make it in time, but hard mode was not done with us yet. because the deer killed her again and immediately started chasing me instead. So now it was just me on low health, full panic, running through the night trying not to get hit even once, and in the end she had to use her Robux to revive. Yeah, rich move, but honestly it saved the run. After reaching the campfire, one of my friends died again, and at that point we were sure we could not stop the corruption anymore, so we decided to focus on building the base instead. But then she said she needed the hammer because she was our base designer, and without it, nothing was getting built. And finally, day 50 hit and we decided to only build beds. We were facing so much trouble that we decided to make an AFK base since we already had enough resources. So I quickly went to craft the hammer for her again so she could start building without wasting any time. I realized that I still hadn't crafted the last bed, and we had completely run out of resources, so I quickly went out to loot, hoping I could find enough materials before things got even worse. This was the AFK base she made, but it didn't really help at all because food was rotting so fast and the only way to survive was to kill animals and eat them instantly. I didn't understand why he was playing like that, and then he started dying from hunger. So I revived him, but in the process, I completely ran out of all my med kits. I was literally just talking about how we were about to hit day 99 and then leave when the cultist wave started, but we managed to finish it somehow, and at this point we had no medkits left, and all of us were on very low HP. Because of that, the vampire class was carrying, since it heals a little every night, and honestly, for hard mode, this is the best class to survive. Days kept passing and we were so close to winning, but then we realized we had to survive one more day, and we literally had no power left to fight another cultist wave. So I got an idea. If you see a cultist wave coming, and it is the day right before night, you can go to the stronghold for that day, and the cultists will not attack you. Just stay there at night for a few seconds, and then run back to the campfire, and it completely saves you. The last moment, I was trying to explain to them that because of the stronghold, the cultist wave would not happen, but she was already on 1 HP and was about to die from hunger, so everything was happening at once, and it was pure panic. And then day 99 finally hit, and we actually completed the run in about 1 hour and 20 minutes. It was insanely hard, and you definitely need a really good team to do this, but right after finally reaching the friend, and we died to a bear trap, and I was so frustrated in that moment that I literally picked up my friend and threw her out of pure pain. Guys, if you are still watching, don't forget to like and subscribe, and thanks for watching.